Sarah here from 40 Below Fruity, and a few months ago I did a video about how I once went 40 days without having a bowel movement, and it exploded. It has over 100,000 views, and I got some of the most ridiculous, uneducated and uninformed comments I've pretty much ever gotten on a video. So I thought it would be good to clarify and to make a video about why I went 40 days without a bowel movement. So I'm going to tackle some of the questions that people posted and also give a little bit more background so that you can try to prevent something like that in your life. I had just seen a couple hundred dolphins killed in Taiji, Japan. It's quite an emotional trauma to experience that kind of thing, and I feel like everybody needs a little time to themselves to cry or to let their emotions out. And if you have bottled up emotions, that is going to constipate you faster than anything else if you hold anxiety and stress within your body. So after that, I went right to Australia to volunteer on the ship. And I got a hard reality check. I realized that I am not made for 12 hours or 10 hours of physical labor a day, and that is a hard lesson that I learned. So first question, what was I eating to make me go 40 days without a bowel movement? I have to clarify because I was not eating a low-fat, high-carb vegan diet or raw vegan diet like what I promote here on my channel. I was eating higher fat meals because the reality was everyone else had their food prepared for them, and I only got 30-minute intervals during the day to prepare and eat my meals. And for anyone who's living a raw food lifestyle, you'll know that is simply not enough time to prepare and eat your meals. So I was under eating because I didn't have enough time and I wasn't fully prepared. And we didn't have many days off either, so I didn't have a lot of time to go out and purchase food, and I also didn't have any transportation with which to bring cases of food back. So it was very challenging that way. So I ended up eating a lot of high salt, a lot of high fat. Even though the foods were raw, they weren't ideal for my body, and because I hadn't eaten them in so long, I reacted and my body went, "What are you doing to me? I don't want these foods," and that's why I got all the problems. So it could have easily been prevented had I been eating the food that I was used to eating that made me feel vibrant and alive, which is fresh fruits and vegetables, and not eating all the things that were full of salt and full of fat. Second question from the last video I posted. Okay, in that video, my lips were purple. There's a reason for that, but the question is, your lips are purple, you're not getting enough oxygen or blood to your lips. Well, no, I had actually just finished filming a video out in -20 in my bikini in the snow, so I was actually just legitimately cold. I'm not sick. As you can see, my lips are not purple. The next one, I'd be dead if I went 40 days without having a bowel movement. Well, actually, that's not true because I legitimately did go 40 days without having a bowel movement. And granted, it was extremely uncomfortable, and at times I felt like I might be dying, but I survived. Why did I not do a video blog or write about it during those 40 days? Well, actually I did. I went on the 30 Bananas a Day website because I was terrified. After I went about a week without having a bowel movement, I was scared for my health and I just didn't know what to do. So I went on and I tried to find advice from people who maybe had more experience in this area, and I received so much helpful advice and comments within the next few days from people, and people stayed with me throughout that whole 40-day journey, and I basically wrote about it every single day. The thing is, I did try many things to try to get my body moving again, but what I wasn't willing to do was cop out. I sacrificed my health. That's a decision I made. Maybe it was the wrong one, but at the time, it's what I was focused on. So I could have easily just said, look, I can't be on this ship anymore. I need to get off. I need to focus on my health. And I probably would have felt incredible and felt so much better after that. But that wasn't my goal, and that's not what I did. So in line with that topic, another person said, why didn't you take care of yourself? Come on, let's get real. You put your life in danger because of something that probably could have survived one person short. You should have gone to a doctor or something. That's just not acceptable. In a way, I agree with your comment because, yeah, I should have taken care of my health. And I learned such an incredibly huge lesson with this experience, and that is, if I sacrifice my health for activism, then I'm not going to be able to help the animals long term. So it actually stops me from being able to do the activism that I love to do. So I was in a foreign country that I had just moved to for the first time. I didn't have health care, I didn't have health insurance, and I didn't have any time to go to a doctor. So again, those are excuses. If I really wanted to, I could have made it happen very easily, but I didn't want to. I wanted to focus on the activism. This is a really great one. You got constipated on fruit because your bowels were so weak they couldn't move. Your colon needs protein. You still look sick. I remember when I thought fiber was what helped the colon move. Even eating ridiculous amounts of fiber, I was constipated. Get away from this stupid banana diet and get some grass-fed beef. Yeah. I don't really know what to say to that because that's probably the biggest load of bullshit I've ever heard. Fiber is what moves your colon along, and the reason that I was constipated and went 40 days without a bowel movement is because I wasn't getting enough fiber, and I wasn't getting enough sleep, I wasn't getting enough fruit, I was stressed to the nines, and I wasn't getting enough calories to sustain the 10-hour work days that I was working for. So there were so many factors, okay? The thing is, someone commented on that video and said, look, I know people who have 5 kids, who are stressed to the max, who work 10-hour days and are unhealthy, and they're just fine. Newsflash, those people aren't just fine. They're probably sick and overweight and unhealthy, and they're probably going to have disease later on. So comparing someone who's used to incredible levels of health with someone who's sick and who can just manage that sickness, it's not an even comparison. I am used to living vibrantly, and I'm used to feeling amazing with my diet. And the truth is, it is not a diet. You cannot be healthy just from the food you put in your mouth. And that's what this lesson is. So if you seem to think that the fruitarian lifestyle or the low-fat, raw vegan lifestyle is unhealthy by the fact that I once went 40 days without a bowel movement, that's total bull, because I wasn't following the lifestyle. That's the thing, is that if you want to feel your best, you have to get enough sleep. You have to get enough water. You have to get enough food, juicy fruit, and greens too to help everything move along. And you can't be stressed to the nines, because that's not healthy for anybody. So there were many factors leading to 40 days without a bowel movement, and I did try many things. I tried aloe vera pills, aloe vera laxative pills. I tried drinking straight up aloe vera juice. I tried eating only greens. I tried eating only fruit. I even got really sick and then had to lay down for a few days where I just drank water and water fasted, and that did nothing. It wasn't until I could really put together all of the lifestyle habits that I knew made this lifestyle so amazing and so strong and so right for my body. That's when I started to heal. If you guys like this video, I hope it cleared everything up in regards to why I went 40 days without a bowel movement. Just so you know, I'm going to the bathroom quite regularly now. On average, on a low-fat, high-carbohydrate, raw vegan diet, it's 4 to 5 times a day, and man, there's nothing like having a good bowel movement. So if you guys like this video, press the like button down below and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys next time.